To the story about YouTube censorship because it is relevant.
All right. There is an R in the bottom corner. Redacted. Yeah, because they changed the name of the fucking... Okay, we're live. So, hello, everybody. You might be wondering what I'm looking at here.
Good morning.
I'm getting ready to watch a video about YouTube censorship. It's hilarious, right? Because it's from
Sean,
a fucking
aka
shitcast that calls themselves
Morning,
Redacted. All of a sudden, they call themselves Redacted. Like they thought, oh, that's a cool name. Lee Camp's had that for years. Now Lee Camp's been silent, so let's steal his name. Because we're fucking news vultures. Flying around waiting for somebody to go down so we can steal their ideas.
Rocks 1 SMS.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Morning, nay.
Right off the bat.
Lisa Fernie.
Who are hosting
Phil,
shows
Sean,
all
Rocks,
over
Lisa,
who
hello.
are complaining about being removed without notice, without any kind of terms of service warning, without any kind of advance at all, for the crime of saying anything that may not even be pro-Russia.
Yeah, look at this. So YouTube just wiped out the entire video archive of Pulitzer Prize-winning journalist Chris Hedges, including his interviews with me, Stephen Dunn.
Yeah, so you'll mention Chris Hedges, but you're not going to mention Lee Camp that got the same thing done to him because you stole his fucking show title name, you fucking pieces of shit. God, look, they're even using...
Donziger.
They're even using the
Chevron prosecution entity.
They are annoying.
The name. It appears on every freaking video because they've changed the title of their channel, which used to be called.
Of my 6 years of my show called On Contact have been removed.
Their show used to be called Morning Invest, and now all of a sudden it's called Redacted. They're so cool and trendy and edgy. Who would have ever thought to use the name Redacted for a news program? What a bunch of cuck bitches. Fucking cunts. Unreal.
Yeah, no, exactly. No. Yeah, so
that may still be coming.
His interviews, and so the entire archive of his On Contact, the Emmy-nominated show that he hosted for 6 years for RT America and RT International.
Oh yeah, you'll mention RT
from YouTube.
Why don't you mention Lee Camp when you was this before you stole his name? Yeah. Why does it say Morning Invest behind you fucking in March of this year? And now all of a sudden you're called Redacted. You see the R in the bottom corner, everybody? That R is for their new show name. Look. Yeah. Subscribe to Redacted. I was literally on YouTube this morning, right? And I saw a video pop up and it said Redacted. I was like, oh, just muscle memory. I'm like, great, I'm going to watch a Lee Camp video. Click on it, and these cunts pop up. Right? That's how they do it. That's why they did it. That's why they changed their name, because they obviously know about RT. They're talking about Russian TV right now. You can hear them. They know about Chris Hedges. So you know they're exposed to Lee Camp. So you know they knew that the name of his show was Redacted tonight. And you know they fucking consciously stole his fucking name. And all I'm saying is, I hope Lee Camp sues the fucking living shit out of these cunts. I hope you do, Lee. I hope you sue them. You know, I don't know how the fuck they think they could just steal the name for your hard work, what you've built. And now they've got 1.18 million subscribers under the name Redacted. You know, if you're a fan of Lee Camp like I am, this should really piss you the fuck off. Yeah, redactards.
Josh G.
Hey, Josh.
Morning, pal.
Well, at least one of you is paying attention. Phil, thank you for paying attention. Appreciate that, buddy.
I don't know if he does or not. Probably does. I didn't get through that.
Well, he says he did these on, he was on RT prior, so it's possible that he
you're not going to mention
a terms of service agreement.
You're not going to mention Lee Camp. They're not going to mention Lee Camp. They're just going to steal his show name. Wow, I bet you he's pissed. He must have just seen that and just been like, really, what else are they going to do to me?
He probably do have any copyrights. Patrick John Welder. I wonder if Lee Camp is aware of this. Josh G. What's the word nay?
I guess Phil doesn't understand how copyright works. You're hilarious, Phil.
Sean,
you don't know copyright. It's funny.
Yeah, I really hope Lee sues the fuck out of them.
You don't have to fucking copyright anything to make it yours, buddy. All you got to do is work under it. You work under the name. You don't have to go get a fucking copyright. Let someone try to steal the name Nays Garden or Trendy Ass Dabbers and watch how fast I can turn around and sue them. You think I ever went to the federal government and got a copyright, bro? No, that's my working name. That's how copyright works. You don't have to fill any paperwork out, bro. Period. I write a song and I put it out there. Somebody copies it. They're copyright infringing on me. And they're trying to claim it as their work. I don't need to go fucking sign something somewhere. All I got to do is produce the work, say this is when I did it. These are the dates I was fucking using it. That proves it was mine before it was yours. And then you stole it from me when my shit got taken down from all this Russia bullshit. And now you're literally capitalizing off the same type of news that I was doing using the same fucking title.
Gotcha, have no clue.
Thank you, Phil. Well, I know a lot about copyright. And I appreciate you engaging in the conversation. I do. I hope I didn't scare you off. But, I'm not mad at you, Phil. I'm not mad about the ignorance around copyright. I'm mad that these fucking cunts stole Lee Camp's hard work when he worked for years to put together to build under that name redacted tonight. For these cunts to come steal that fucking name. And it's another news program, it's exposing American imperialism. Hilarious. They're fucking chameleons. All I'm saying is, someone should make a clip of this and add it to Lee Camp so he sees it. Hey,
Joe.
Merk will do it. Merk, will you make a clip of this?
Phil.
Not scared.
Not
Good,
scared,
Phil. Thank
LOL.
you. Thank you. I'm not yelling at you. I want you to know that. Go on Twitter and you can @Lee Camp. That's it. Lee Camp. It's very easy. And send him a clip of this. Just make sure he knows that these motherfuckers did this to him. And I hope to fuck that he sues these
Nick
cunts.
Brown.
I hope he sues them
Good morning.
until they have nothing left.
Phil.
I hate motherfucking thieves.
It is cheap and fucked up.
Yeah, I know. And they're fucking thieves. And everyone should realize that. These are fucking thieves. Everyone should see that, understand it, know it for what it is. Call them fucking thieves, And maybe even go over to their shit channel and fucking make a post over there. Here, I'll give you a link to it. And you say, you guys stole Lee Camp's fucking title. Why did they fucking do that shit? Because he got shut down, so you think you own the name now?
Pretty heartbreaking testimony.
What a fucking bunch of
Big Mac
cunts.
83. I just got gas
Redacted.
for my work truck I'm driving. Is there someone else that could do us this
Redacted
favor?
Fuck you, you
Otherwise,
fucking
I can
piece
do
of
it
shit.
later for us. I'm sorry.
Welcome to Redacted News. Oh, yeah, are you Redacted News, you fucking cunts? Yeah, everyone go there and let them know what a bunch of fucking cunts they are. I would really appreciate
Phil.
that. And I'm sure Lee Camp would appreciate
it's really
it too.
no different than stealing artwork.
It's the exact same thing as stealing artwork because this is his work. This is his art. And this is what Lee Camp puts out there under his name, under his title. And for these cunts, they fooled me, man. I saw something called Redacted, got all excited and clicked on it. So I know there's a whole bunch of other stupid motherfuckers out there that are dumber than me. They're not just going to click on it. They're going to subscribe to it. And they're not going to pay attention that it wasn't Lee Camp. And they're going to go fucking support these cunts. Because that's how shit works. And I just hope that Lee Camp goes over there and sues the fuck out of these cunts. God damn it, Lee. Please, make me happy, man. Sue these fucking thieves. You are a fucking piece of shit. Wow, what a fucking piece of human garbage. Fuck you. Fuck you. I said, you stole Lee Camp's name and you know you did, you effing thieves. No one will see that. They won't see it either because I'm sure they don't read the posts that people put up under their YouTube videos because they've got millions of fucking followers. But let Lee Camp know that he should fucking get a lawyer and sue these motherfuckers and at least get some money. And you know what? He could take the money and do something really good with it. Because he likes to donate stuff. He could sue them and then donate all the money to fucking to charity.
What is it you want me to
Feed
quit,
some
so I'll
hungry
try to
people.
get after it.
You to quit, sir? I'll try to get after it.
Big Mac 83. Clip, not quit.
I want you to clip this, okay? Start it right here. Hey, Lee Camp, it's Ben, man, your buddy, Nays Garden, Nay from Nays Garden. What's up? I'm under the name Truthier News now on Twitter, and I want you to know there's these people that stole your name from Redacted Tonight. They call themselves Redacted News suddenly. They've got a channel. It's called Redacted. They've got 1.18 million subscribers, and I wonder how many of those subscribers joined that channel because they thought it was
Lawyer
you
uptime.
under your trademark
Sue and
that
own them.
you worked hard
They
for
did all the
years
hard
to
work
build.
for him, and he just takes their
Now,
studio.
yeah, right, Josh? Now, these people stole this from you, and I want you to sue them, Lee, and I hope you decide to sue them for every penny and every podcast they ever put up under your name. So go check them out, man. They used to be called, obviously something else, Morning something. Give me a second here. You know, they used to be Natalie and Clayton Morris.
Redacted.
That's their names. The name of their channel is now Redacted News. That's the name of the channel, Redacted News, right? You like that, Lee? I hope you don't put up with that. And I hope you take these bastards down with a lawsuit. I can't stand people stealing other people's work, especially when it was really good work, man. You put out really good work, Lee, and you don't deserve this. These people should be promoting you and getting you back on the air, not stealing your name and stealing your whole byline, bro. They took your whole goddamn theme. You know, let's go up against American imperialism under the name Redacted. Oh, yeah, no one wants to hear us because we're redacted. Yeah, that was Lee Camp's idea, you morons. You didn't come up with that. And I know that they had seen you live, bro. I know that they knew who you were because they're doing a whole thing on Chris Hedges and RT. So they can't even try to lie their ways out of this, that they didn't know that was your working name. So, you know, unless you somehow signed the name over to them, maybe you should let people like me know, Lee, because I'm really pissed off. How's that? How's that, Merc? Send that to Lee. And let him know. And hopefully he will sue these fucking cunts. Fuck them, man. God, I want to fucking spit on them right now. Literally makes me want to spit. That's how angry I am. Fuck. God, that makes me so mad.
I'm a little lad who loves berries and cream. Berries and cream, berries and cream. I'm a little lad who loves berries and cream.
Hey, what's up there, Billy? I'm going to start a new channel, guys. It's going to be hilarious. I'm going to call it Fried Driving. Oh, it's going to be awesome. It's my own thing, man. I'm going to call it Fried Driving. Do you guys like that? It's going to be great, man. Fried Driving. I'm going to put up funny little anecdotal things. I'm going to have podcasting. I'm going to put up little clips, funny, amusing 1-minute clips. And I'm going to call it Fried Driving. My own special name that I came up with all on my own. That's what I'm talking about right now, Billy. Billy's like, wait, what? You know, and I don't know how long they've been calling themselves.
Ha 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 ha
It's
ha
a
ha
flop.
ha ha ha. You can have it. It's a flop.
But it would suck if I took it and it blew up all of a sudden, wouldn't it? Fried Driving. Anyway.
Phil. Nay's redaction.
Anyway, I'm trying to find out when these guys started using the name Redacted. This video where he says, welcome to Redacted, that video was only put up 2 days ago. So I don't know how many days they've been using that name.
Brown. Maybe that one won't block. Nick Brown. Me
Yeah,
LOL.
maybe that one won't block, right? Won't get blocked.
Big Mac 83. Clip.
Welcome to Redacted on this Monday. I'm Clayton Morris. Coming up on today's show, Natalie's not here today because she is...
You're a douchebag. When the fuck did you come up with the name Redacted? I just want to know. 1 day ago. Okay, 2 days ago. 5 days ago. Let's see this. 5 days ago.
We warned you it was coming. We've been warning you, I think, for a couple of months that it's been coming. The attack on your bank account. Have we not on this show?
Oh, yes.
So it doesn't say, he doesn't say Redacted at the beginning.
And welcome to Redacted on this.
Welcome to Redacted. Okay, this was almost a month ago. So they've been using this name for over a month, probably. Let's see, when did they start using it?
Let's talk about what's going on in Israel.
They're using it then.
Welcome to Redacted.
They're using it then.
Let's do it. So let's get into our...
They're using it then. They've been using it for a little while. I'm back 3 months.
Let's start with this. Let's start off talking about...
No, he didn't say redacted then. That's 3 months ago.
I don't think I got it all. I could only clip 60 seconds worth.
Won't pay attention. Their meeting just ended over a week ago, but it didn't...
They're not being called redacted 4 months ago.
Just the public.
This fucking cunt just changed the name of his show, didn't he? Government overreach, injustice, political corruption, media bias. These are all the things that Lee Camp covered. Propaganda, misinformation, fact-checking. What's the truth? Redacted. Yeah, right? Redacted news. Yeah, fuck you. So this was a little promotional video on June 8th. That was June 8th. Let's go down a little lower. 4 months ago.
Well, let's talk
redacted.
About what's going on.
4 months ago, they were called redacted. Wow.
So Elon Musk.
Wow, dude, they've been copping this for quite some time. I wonder how long this went on for.
Crisis the United States is facing is not what you think it is.
Oh, Morning Invest. There it is. March 6th. They were called Morning Invest. Okay, so this just happened. He probably doesn't even know this yet. Lee Camp probably doesn't even know that this happened.
Oil, by the way, is not even remotely close to being this commodity.
This son of a bitch, this fucking dumb cunt motherfucker stole Lee Camp's fucking title of his show. And he did it about 6 months ago. And if you go back, you can see 6 months ago, they were called Morning Invest. Now, Lee Camp has been redacted tonight for years. You know, a judge would look at that, a jury would look at that and say, you're thieves. And every time you put up a podcast and you got money, okay, all that money now has to go to Lee Camp. Every fucking click, every fucking cent that you got from advertising, from super chats, from all that shit, you used his name, you stole his viewers, you stole his idea, right? And you use his whole philosophy for his channel to put under his name. God damn, dude. You know, I'm disgusted right now because I love Lee Camp. And I would think that you guys, I don't care whether you like Lee Camp or not, whether you're fans of his or not, this should piss you right to fuck off. You know, this is people that they're like against misinformation. We're against misinformation. We're against
titles. If someone stops using a keyword with a large audience and you add it to your keyword so your show lands in front of the other guy's audience, boosting traffic and AdSense. It's a dirty practice that's not against terms. Should be, though.
I have a feeling, though, you could sue them for copyright infringement. It might not be a terms of service thing, but I think it's a legal issue. And, you know, this is called copyright law. And if Lee Camp goes and hires himself a good copyright lawyer, he's going to get millions of dollars from these cunts because they've got 1 million fucking subscribers. They've been doing this for 6 months. They've been stealing his hard work. So, you know, whether or not the terms of service has anything to do with it, he's got to worry about a fucking court now. And, you know, I have a feeling that Lee's not even going to hear this. He's not even going to find out about it. He's not going to know. He's not going to care. He's got his own thing going on right now. But it's a big deal to me. You know, because I fucking hate thieves, man. And these cunts are fucking thieves. They stole from Lee Camp. He doesn't deserve that shit. All he ever tried to do was was fucking help people.
Yeah. But did he? That's the question.
No, he didn't have to have a fucking trademark, Billy. You know, you understand trademark. He had a show called Redacted Tonight for years. It's already an established trademark. That's how trademark law works. You don't have to go fill out a forms. Everyone's like, did he have a trademark? Did he have a trademark? Did he have a trademark? Well, you know, I would bet that he did. I would bet that he did. He had a fucking news program on the name. But regardless, he had a news program using the name. So it was already established as his trademark. That's how trademark works. Were you the first person using the name? Well, you were. It's yours. That's how you win a case. And he's got all the evidence he needs from all the uploads that he put up on the internet. He's got all the evidence he needs. These fucking cunts started using his name 6 months ago for a news program exposing the imperialism of America and the media, which is exactly what he does. You know, it's not like a fishing program called Redacted Fishing because we're redacting all the times that we catch and release. You don't see that part. We're redacting that. It's not redacted fishing. It's not redacted architecture. You know, this is fucking redacted talking about a news program, which is talking about American imperialism, which is talking about the media corruption, which is talking about every single thing they fucking mentioned in their stupid little promo. They just stole Lee Camp's whole show idea. And they used his fucking title. Man, it can't get any more blatant than that. I mean, the only thing they didn't do was use the name Tonight. They should have just called it Redacted Tonight instead of Redacted News, you know? Hilarious. What a bunch of cunts. God. And I certainly hope that they fail because of this. But, you know, with 1.1 million subscribers, it doesn't look like they're failing. Everybody forgot about Lee Camp, and now you're all watching Redacted with this fucking cunt that came from CNN or wherever the fuck he came from. Where did I see that guy before? I've seen that guy before on TV. You know, this is probably a paid fucking podcast from a fucking news agency that's trying to hide themselves, trying to pretend that they're a fucking small-time podcast, but it's actually being bought by like MSNBC or somebody. I wonder who puts the money up for this podcast with all their little fucking, you know, their slick little thumbnails that all look the same. You want to see it? Look. I'm not kidding. Look. It's every single thumbnail is the exact same, you know, attention-grabbing, bright yellow, must-watch now, fucking watch. It's a fucking pro thumbnail.
They paid for.
How many subscribers they paid for? Well, with
Josh
the name
G.
Redacted.
The company wants you to show us the difference between Redacted Tonight and Redacted News. Oh, wait, you can't.
Oh, yeah, because they deleted all the Redacted Tonights. You wonder how many subscribers they paid for. My point is they don't need to pay for any. They're just stealing them from Lee Camp. You know, there's so many people out there that are clueless that don't know that Lee Camp got taken down. And one day they pop on YouTube like I just did this morning and they see Redacted. They're like, oh, cool, Redacted's back. Good. I'm going to go watch me some Redacted tonight with Lee Camp. Then it's these cunts. And then what your first thought is what my thought was, oh, who are these guys that are sitting in with Lee? I guess Lee's going to pop on in a second, right? And I waited. And then I realized what I was watching. Some thieves had stolen Lee Camp's hard work, his name, his whole concept, his whole theme for his show, and then they tried to play it off as theirs. And I realized that I was like, I got to go live with this right now. I didn't have my shirt on. I didn't give a fuck. I was like, you know what? We got to talk about this now. I was like, I made a title. I was like, we're going live right now. I can't even go get ready or anything. So luckily, I took Rogie out this morning. He's probably going to have to go out again. But that's disgusting, isn't it? It disgusts me. I don't even want to talk about it anymore because I feel sick in the pit of my stomach from it right now. It makes me feel ill. You know, I feel ill in my stomach. That's how mad this shit gets me. These fucking cunts. Adam, thank you. What did you do? Yeah, it's Ben, man, your buddy. Nay's Garden, Nay from Nay's Garden. What's up? I'm under the name Truth Your News now on Twitter, and I want you to know there's these people that stole your name from Redacted Tonight. They call themselves Redacted News suddenly. They've got a channel. It's called Redacted. They've got 1.18 million subscribers, and I wonder how many of those subscribers joined that channel because they thought it was you under your trademark that you worked hard for years to build.
And he just takes that
now, yeah, right, Josh? Now, these people stole this from you, and I want you to sue them, Lee, and I hope you decide to sue them for every penny and every podcast they ever put up under your name. I tried to not curse. So go check them out, man. They used to be called, obviously, hey, Lee Camp. It's Ben, man, your buddy. Nay's Garden. Good. Thank you. I'm going to @ this. I'm going to like it. I'm going to retweet it. @ Lee Camp. @ Redacted. Still him. Still got Redacted Tonight. You know? @ RT. @ There's no Christopher Hedges doesn't have a tweet. He probably does. Let's send this to Empire Files.
Valentine. People steal my work all the time. Big Mac 83.
Send it to Graham.
He cut me off at 60 seconds.
No, that's okay. No, that's good. Send it to Ron Placone. He might give a shit. Okay. Okay. I'm retweeting you, Merc, and I hope people steal your work all the time. Well, I wouldn't mind anyone stealing my work if it would just come back to help promote what I got going on here,
Valentine.
Give me my
This
sandwich.
voice is smug as hell. Listen to this. Give me my sandwich, wench.
I like the smugness of it. That's so funny. He was an asshole on mandates. Yeah, so nothing. Prigs. I'm going to call them prigs. Self-righteous prigs. So nothing else. Nice. A person's allowed to get some things wrong. Get over yourselves, you self-righteous prigs. I made up a new word, prig. I'm going to start calling everybody a prig. It's a prick and a pig. Put together, you're a prig. It's my new curse word. Yeah. So let's talk about that. So Graham Elwood was wrong on mask mandating, not mask mandating, on vax mandating. And I agree with the sentiment of everybody. Mandates are wrong. And if you don't want to play ball, fuck you. Fine. I'm good with that. I'm okay with that. Graham wasn't. He wanted to take the whole fucking the communist approach to forced vaccinations. That was a mistake on his part, and maybe he didn't put enough thought into it. It seemed like a good idea to me at first. I supported it at first. And I listened to what people said. I listened to the counter arguments, and they won me over. I was like, yeah, mandating vaccines is wrong. I don't have a problem mandating masks at all. Fuck you. You're a pussy. Fuck you. But, vax is okay. I'll go with that. It's wrong. Graham Elwood, you're wrong. You're wrong about that one thing. So I said to the guy, what else has Graham gotten wrong? He said, mandating vaccines. I'm like, yeah, that's what we've already agreed on that. Can you name one more thing that he's wrong on? Because I could. You can't though, can you? I could play devil's advocate here, but I won't. Because it goes against my team. So let's see what you can come up with, you little bitch. All right? What else is he getting wrong? Do you ever listen to him? You should. No, he's wrong on vax mandates. Fine. So don't support mandates for vaxes. You're going to get all pissy with him because you disagree with him on one thing. This basically explains my entire fucking audience throughout the years. I get one thing wrong with some of these people, and I got to tell you, man, there were people who agreed with me point for point for years on everything I ever said. I got one thing wrong with them one time, and not only did they leave my show, but they were rude and cunts to me about it. Oh, you said this about Elon Musk. I'm never going to watch your show again. Oh, you won't be missed. Fuck off. Really? You're going to hold that against me? That I don't like a billionaire? Well, I don't need you here. You're bad.
Valentine.
Go fucking suck a billionaire's dick.
I realized I only wanted mandates for my own reasons and not others. So I just shut my mouth and kept away from everyone.
Right, me too.
Besides my wife and a cashier or two, I've been around only 3 people for the past 2 years.
We had this big party last night. I stayed at one table. I didn't go around and talk to all these other people, and I went in early. Some people called in and said they couldn't make it to the party because they were sick. How many people are going to be sick tomorrow, from being here? I don't know. I hope nobody. I just don't like being around all those germs, man. You know, there's so many of them floating around in the air. All these people laughing and hooting and hollering. It's just floating in there waiting for you to suck it down. How did 90s... What? 90s PC. That's because it's not 90s PC. I don't get it.
Brown. I'm a germaphobe now.
Yeah, I'm a germaphobe too. That's what the pandemic did to a lot of us, man. You know, and made us more conscious of getting infected by shit, you know?
Valentine. Spitting, sweating, breathing carbon emissions, and spreading their grease on your shit. Fucking mutton chops.
They're like, he didn't just get it wrong. He was a dick about it. Yeah, well, usually when people are called on their bullshit, you know, their reaction is to attack. That's what they were, human beings. You know, you're going to hold that against Graham Elwood because he was a little dickish, you know, when people called him out on his bullshit. I still love the guy. I'll fucking go out with him right now. I get high as fuck with that motherfucker. I'd have so much fun with him. Fuck you. You don't want to be friends with Graham Elwood. That's a problem with you. You know, because he was wrong on one thing. Oh, boy. This is the problem, like I said, with my audience. You know, they deprive themselves of everything else that I've ever offered them over one issue or whatever the fuck. Hey, man, so you and I disagree, you know? It's okay, man. My best buddy, fucking Cyber, and I disagree on shit. You know, it doesn't bother me. I don't need to convince him of anything. He'll always be my buddy.
Must be talking about Joe.
Joe, I do believe it was Joe that, yeah, Joe put up a video. Let's go over it. We'll watch the video because that's what inspired it. And that's why I love Joe so much, because he puts shit up there that inspires my podcasts, right? He didn't get that at first, but I think he's getting it now. He's like, yeah, but we disagree on this, and we disagree on that. We can't be friends.
Yes,
what?
As soon as someone disagrees with a person, they puff up.
We can't be friends because we disagree on something? What?
We are.
I got such a kick out of that. Oh, you disagree with me on this? Oh, we can't be friends anymore. Okay. I'll still be your friend. You can fucking go talk shit about me all you want, man. Hopefully it'll bring some more people to my podcast, you know? I just got followed by Yavika. Thank you, Yavika. Don't forget to water your house plants. Yeah. No human has ever done that before. Where's the eye roll? Where's the eye roll? Yeah, no one's ever got defensive about getting called out on their bullshit before. Yeah, I can defend Graham Elwood all fucking day. You're going to hate me by the end of this fucking show. Because by the end of the show, if you listen, you're going to love Graham Elwood. You're going to love him. No matter what he said about, you know, requiring you to get a fucking vax. Who cares? You know, it's fucking, a lot of people wanted to require you to do that shit. I did it first. I got over it. Maybe one day he'll get over it too. You know, maybe he'll realize it, and then he'll be like me, and he'll be like, yeah, I was wrong about that. You know, I apologize. I'm sorry. Did I hurt your feelings throughout our discourse? Oh, well, I apologize that I hurt your pussy little feelings. All right? Go puss off, motherfucker. It just so happened he thought he was doing something to help people. He's trying to help people. You know, was he trying to control everybody and kill everybody? Was that what he wanted to do? You think that's what Graham Elwood's fucking intention was? So we got to get to this fucking video. You guys, the video is actually really good. And, you know, in the true sense of Joe, he takes things out of context, but that's okay. That's his prerogative. And if he wants to take things out of context and use them against you, that's what a video editor does, man. And you just have to be ready for that shit. And you have to be able to come out like I'm going to do right now and speak out against it and defend it.
Valentine.
And that's what I'm going to do right now.
Elon's
I'm going to play lawyer for Graham Elwood. And it's not going to be easy because Joe harvested some really bad shit that he said. But still, we're gonna do this anyway because I love Graham.
Have a nice go fuck yourself.
Have a nice go fuck yourself. War is the ultimate Supreme Court. Someone needs to sell some missiles. Well, you know what I told him? I was like, you fucking ruined our goddamn tech. You ruined our fucking social media. Hey, now you want to put your dick into politics? Wait till SCOTUS gets a hold of you, you fucking cunt. Wait, just watch what SCOTUS does to Elon and all of his big businesses. They'll fucking legislate his ass into nothing. You don't want to tax billionaires? Looks like the SCOTUS suddenly wants to tax billionaires until they're just a millionaire. How funny would that be, Elon? Open up your fat fucking puss to them, bitch. God damn. Anyway, hey, I digress. Let's watch the shut the fuck up shitlib video about Graham Elwood. Here it is.
America's a death cult. I mean, we're insane. America's a crazy place. You talk to people that live outside of this country, and they're like, what is going on? You guys are insane.
Yeah, we're Mad Max here.
America's nuts. America's just out to lunch nuts. Jimmy's going live. I don't give a fuck if Jimmy's going live. Hospitals are full with unvaccinated COVID patients, Jimmy. If you have a stroke, a heart attack, God forbid you or Steph get injured, heart attack, whatever, car accident, they might not have bed space for you. And that's where I'm mad at the anti-mandate left, because I thought the left was about we're all in this together.
Big shout out to Shut the Fuck Up Shitlib for putting that blurb into his video, because that blurb lays it all out. That is Graham's defense. And you know what? It is a point. It is a point, and it's factual, and it was proven. So, it's hard to push back against that. And I'm so glad that Shut the Fuck Up Shitlib at least let Graham say what he was trying to say in the video, and he didn't edit that out. Very important that you guys hear where he was coming from, why he wanted to mandate that shit. He wanted to mandate it to try to save lives. That's all he wanted to do. And if you're going to be mad at Graham for that, well, then go ahead and be mad at Graham for that,
Vaccine protect you from the fucking virus or not?
Now they're talking doctor talk.
Okay. And if it protects you from the fucking virus, if it's good, that so much so that you're going to make someone else take it, then why don't you fucking believe it protects you? Why do you need someone else to take something to protect you? If it protects us, then you're protected if you took it, right?
Yes, Jimmy makes an excellent point. You're right, Jimmy. I agree with you. But I'm also going to agree with what Graham is going to say right now, where he's going to revert you right back to the hospital bed thing.
Right, but again, it comes back to the hospital beds. I mean,
so now you change, but that's the different argument.
Me, Graham Elwood, I'm vaccinated. So if I'm
it's not a different argument. It's his argument, and it's a good argument. Like I said, you don't have to agree with his argument. You don't have to say that Graham won over that one point, but you do have to admit that it's true, and you have to admit that he does have a point there, And so, this debate can go on and on and on and on. It's just too bad that some people decided to attack Graham the way they're doing now over what he said back then, this was quite some time ago.
Vaccinated person, I'm less likely to get it. I'm less likely to have severe symptoms. And more importantly, I'm less likely to get hospitalized. That's why I took the vaccine. No, because you're thinking about just me. I'm thinking about we. That's the difference.
See, do you hear what he just said? He wants to try to protect all lives. There's nothing wrong with what Graham is saying. He might be going about it the wrong way. He's going about it in a authoritarian fashion. And he shouldn't be thinking authoritarian because he's anti-authoritarian. And for him to reverse his stance on anti-authoritarianism, to say that, the government should have full say over this, blah, 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 we got to save lives, blah, 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 blah. Jimmy, all of a sudden, he's got him here, and I totally get this. I'm going to credit Jimmy winning this argument.
With restrictions,
working together isn't ordering people to take a medical procedure that is going to damage them.
What's
They
Jimmy
like
going to
any
talk about
person
today?
regardless of class.
You would
could
mandate
only
everyone
wait
get
till
the vaccine,
attending or
right?
something.
If you had your way, you would mandate everyone get it, right?
If I had my way, I'd mandate it.
Yeah.
I would.
Josh G. And then anything after that has to go to charity or tax breaks on others' IDK hash.
Well, there's countries that do that. There's countries that are charging, billionaires. They have to pay like almost 50% tax on their income. So, that's another debate to be had on another day. And I'm not a financial expert, and I'm not the person to be having that conversation. I'm sorry. I don't know anything about that.
Hope everybody would do the right thing.
Yeah, but
This
would
is
you if
something
they
we can
didn't?
talk about.
Yeah, I would mandate it. There, you got me. Oh, you got me. There.
All right,
I'm just asking you a straight question,
So
Graham.
that's the point, is that Graham would force mandates on vaccines for every single human being. Some people would die, and overall it might knock the fucking thing out. It might not.
Josh
I don't
G.
know. We were all
Fair.
getting pretty desperate when this
Cheers.
conversation was being had, and these two guys were getting sick and not being able to tour around and do their stand-up comedy. They were fucking going crazy. They were fucking, losing their minds, sitting at home, spinning their wheels. So I get it, and I get the craziness that comes out of this. My whole point around all this, none of this makes Graham Elwood a bad person. He might be wrong on one thing. You're going to have to show me a whole bunch of other shit that he's been wrong on, where he's trying to get people harmed in the process of being wrong. In the process of being wrong here, he's literally attempting to save lives. And like I said, it's the authoritarian way to do it, and I don't agree with it. In fact, even back then I was getting over this. But there was a time when I thought, yeah, everybody just needs to go get one. There was, in America, when we'd have a pandemic or something back in like the 1900s and shit, everyone just went out and got vaccinated because they fucking worked. And people just knew that it was going to stop the shit. Today, you got a whole movement that's against it, and it's not the same, man. You would have thought that the efficacy and the legitimacy of vaccines would have improved over time, and it's like they rushed the shit out, and they got a bunch of re-engineers out there now, a bunch of fucking stupid computer software algorithms they're trying to figure shit out, and they're not doing all the testing they're trying to do, and you get a subpar product, which we did get, and I'll admit that it was fucking subpar. It wasn't the best. People died, and you can't force people to take something that might kill them. You can't force people to take a medical procedure. Jimmy Dore makes an excellent point here. At the same time, Graham Elwood is just looking out for people's best interest. He's going about it in an authoritarian way. But, isn't that what the United States government does every day? They try to look out for best people's interest by passing legislation and enforcing laws and being authoritarian. We literally live under that system.
Someone else take a medical treatment to save you, because it doesn't.
You don't care about other people dying. It sounds like.
Well, he doesn't.
Watch those fucking culty idiots over there.
Jimmy Dore does not care about other people dying. And that is a fact. What Graham just said is a fact. Jimmy literally told his audience for months, if not more, to go out and catch this thing because you're all going to get it. Y'all might as well get it now. And then like a week later, I put out a tweet and I was like, hey man, don't listen to Jimmy Dore. I said, because it turns out there's a lot of people suffering long-term effects after they get this thing. You're better off not getting it. And he was telling everybody to go out and run out and get it. Like an idiot. So, Jimmy was wrong on that point. But it doesn't stop Graham's from being wrong as well. They can both be wrong at the same time. They were.
And so, since 40% of the country is unvaccinated, and let's say Omicron is a lot worse, and Delta and Omicron together cause this perfect storm, so 40% of the country doesn't want to get vaccinated, and they shouldn't be mandated, okay, according to you. So 40% of the country is unvaccinated, all right? So that's 3 times 4 is what, 120 million people. So then the majority of them, or a high percentage of them, even 1 to 3% of them, which is a lot of people, are in all the hospitals. So all the hospitals are overrun. So all those people die. You don't care if they die. And then all the people that die because they didn't have COVID but couldn't get access to a hospital, you're okay with them dying too?
So you're just making up numbers because the hospitalization rate is 0.89%. You just said 1 to 3%.
Okay. No, 120 million people. That's the 40% unvaccinated times 0.08. That's your number. So maybe my numbers were too high. 10 million, 10.8 million people in hospitals. You don't think that's going to cause a disaster in this country?
Graham, so you're saying you should mandate a vaccine because of hospital beds?
Yes. Appreciate you having me on the show. And you're my friend of 30 years, and I love you. And you were my friend before you had a YouTube show. And if you've lost everything, which I would never wish upon you, I would still be your friend. If you stopped doing this, you became a gardener, I'd still be your friend.
Jimmy's stream crashed? Oh.
So what Graham just said about about I'll always be your friend. I get that, and he will. But it doesn't mean you can't take a fucking swipe at somebody when you're having a fight with them. And they're having a fight, and you're going to see Graham right now take a swipe at Jimmy because he's mad, you know, and they're human beings, and sometimes you do that. It's like I'll do it at Shut the Fuck Up Shit Lib. I'll do it at Independent Left Out News. I'll do it at anybody that fucking wants to argue with me, you know, and get my fucking my feathers ruffled. You know, and I might call you some names. We might fucking get muddy a little bit. I don't give a fuck. It's what you want to. You want to engage with me? We're going to fucking wrestle. You know, we're going to see what happens. It doesn't mean I'm not going to stop being your friend because you were just as passionate about something as I was. And it doesn't matter. We walk away and nobody was convinced of anything. It doesn't matter. If you like that person, you still want to be friends with them, then you say so. Graham said, I don't care what the fuck, bro. I'll be your friend. Now he takes a swipe at him during the live stream when he's getting trolled by Jimmy's audience in his chat. Hey, Jimmy just went live. Oh, Jimmy just did this, Jimmy just, you know, and Graham sits there in his chat and he tries to deal with these trolls. And I understand he's getting trolled. This is what they do.
Prayers. That's weird. I wonder why. One of his BMWs hit the router.
That's fucking great. So he's making a comment that he's a little upset at how successful Jimmy Dore is being. One of his BMWs hit the router. Dude, that's on the table, and it's fair. Okay? Graham doesn't do as well as Jimmy does, and he holds a little resentment there. And I hold resentment of every other fucking podcaster I know. Every single one of you. All of you do better than me. All of you do better numbers than me. Every single one of you. So yeah, I hold some resentments. And something might slip out every once in a while. I might get a little sideways every once in a while. You might get a little flavor, a little taste, you know, of how I feel deep down. At the same time, man, I still want to be your friend. I still want to try to help you. You know, it's call it like friendly competition, man. You know, we hold a little resentment, but it helps maybe make my podcast better. Maybe I'll look at you and see what you're doing, and I'll be like, oh, you don't call people cunts. Oh, maybe I should stop using that word on my live stream. That's how that works, man. It's everybody gets better when we compete with each other on a fair playing field. And for him to say, maybe one of your fucking BMWs hit the router, I'll bet you Jimmy Dore laughed his ass off when he heard that joke. Yeah, he's a little acidic. He's a little pissed off, but that's okay. And he's trying to make it seem like shut the fuck up, shitlib. It's trying to make Graham just look so bad here at this comment. And he makes a few negative comments. So you're just going to have to listen to this and judge for yourselves.
Both passionate because we give a shit.
That's right.
Why we're lefties.
That's right.
Yeah, like, share, subscribe. Motherfuckers.
And I just can't believe how wrong you are.
Oh, God, Jimmy, I just can't believe you don't give a shit that 10 million people are going to die. And you're like, ha.
I like that.
I can't believe you turned into
Graham, thank you for speaking for me at that point when you said, I can't believe you're just happy. You're celebrating that 10 million people are going to die. I said the exact same thing about Jimmy Dore. And it wasn't about the mandates. It was about going out and seeing his show and having events all over the fucking goddamn country, right? And having people come out of their homes during a fucking pandemic and laughing it up in a fucking comedy chat in a comedy club so he can feel good about himself again. That to me was the height of absolutely having no concern for the lives of others so that you can have a comedy career. Have people go out, risk catching COVID, passing it to their elderly parents or their children or their sick ones at home so they could have sat for an hour and a half and watched you and Steph and whoever else you had on stage yucking it up, you know, so you could feel good about yourself. Graham makes an excellent point here. And this is what I've always seen from Jimmy is a lack of empathy for people's lives, you know, because he's been sick before and whatever. So fuck it if you get sick too. He's had COVID, so fuck it if you get it too. You know, that's just not the way to be. Graham is a better person than Jimmy Dore. He might be wrong about this one thing, but he's a better person. He loves people more, and he's willing to sacrifice more than Jimmy is to ensure that people live. That's good, man. That's a good thing. It's a great quality. And if you look at Graham Elwood and you don't see that in him, then you need to watch this show, this podcast, this episode right now and figure out, you know, maybe where the hell all that resentment's coming from.
You fucking say to me, who fucking said this shit? What fucking idiot said something stupid?
So that was just out of context. That was an out of context clip that Shut the Fuck Up Shitlib took out of context and put it in there to make it sound like he was addressing, I guess, Jimmy Dore or something. But it's just Graham was just seeing something that somebody trolled him. And he's like, what the fuck did you just say to me? We don't even know what that was, but this is what Shut the Fuck Up. This is what Shut the Fuck Up Shitlib does to
Graham
people.
is a genuinely good guy.
Yeah, he is.
Fucking Graham.
Oops, my bad. Was that the end? God, that went fast. What happened?
I can't believe you turned into a Nazi.
You fucking say to me, who fucking said this shit? What fucking idiot said something stupid?
Fucking Graham.
Yeah, so I can't believe you turned into a Nazi, but you know, I don't think the Nazis were mandating vaccines to save people's lives. So Nazi would be the wrong term. You know, you want to call him a fucking communist, you want to call him a fucking communist. You know, that would be the kind of country that would mandate a vaccine. You know, you don't get to say. You have no say. You know? Now, I wonder if they had mandated... Did they have mandated vaccines anywhere in the world, I wonder? Like, did China do that, or did North Korea do that? Does anybody know? Did any country mandate vaccines and get away with it? Yes. Oh, my God. Australia. Britain. Canada, Greece, France, Italy, Russia. Even the United States did it. A vaccine mandate for federal employees at the end of July, requiring unvaccinated employees, blah, blah, blah. Wow. There were a lot of mandates being thrown around. So there were a lot of people that I guess agreed with what Graham was saying at the time. But now let's talk about Graham a little bit, you know? Because like I said, by the end of this podcast, you're going to love this guy. You know, and the fact that he's wrong on this, it shouldn't deter you from loving him when you consider that even being on the wrong side of that, you're trying to save lives. He wasn't trying to do something bad to hurt people. He was trying to do something bad to save people. And there's a big difference there. His heart is in the right place. So you can't be mad at him for trying to do what he thought was right. You can't be mad at him for pushing back against all of the anger that he had to deal with over this. And now Shut the Fuck Up Shitlib is bringing this back up out of the blue. I don't know why. I don't know what brought this back up all of a sudden, that he felt like he had to all of a sudden try to expose Graham over something that happened over a year ago.
Yep, I was mandated by Dodd for my job, or no worky anymore. Not a big deal medically, but it bothered me so much on a rights level.
Department of Defense? Wow. Wow. Mandated to get a vax. Wow. Well, Graham only wants to help people. He only wants to make people laugh. He wants to educate people. And he's got one of the biggest hearts of any person that I've ever seen in my entire life. And if you really want to learn who Graham Elwood is, you should watch, and it'll cost you like $4 to rent it on YouTube, Earbuds by Graham Elwood. And this is a movie. It's like a 2-hour movie. It's pretty long, that he directed, and it was done really well. And it goes from podcasters and to their audiences. And it shows the way podcasters have an effect on their audiences. And then it goes back from the audiences back to the podcasters. And it shows how audiences have an effect on the podcasters that they watch. And how there's all these communities and there's all this love. And it's a giant community. There's a lot of people that watch podcasts. Earbuds covers a lot of podcasters that are doing a lot of great things out there. And he's one of them. So if you have any question about where Graham Elwood's intentions lie, you can't even start the conversation until you watch that movie. First, I'm sad I can't show it to you. It's a copyrighted movie and you got to pay for it. I can't just pull it up on YouTube. And that's sad because we should all be able to sit here and watch that movie right now. And we can't. But I would show it to you right now if I could.
Did Thunderfoot do any efficacy videos? Or address the opinion Graham has?
No.
I've been meaning to get some Thunderfoot under my belt when you're offline.
No. He covers the...
Gavin Smith. This is who should be on the Australian new $5 note. Look up Jim Giedrick, not for tours, for wars.
Wars are for assholes, dude. Why would we want to celebrate someone who goes to a fucking war? Who cares? You know, fuck you. If your solution to solving the world's problems is to go to war, I don't want you on my fucking currency. I'll take fucking Bitcoin. Thank you very much. Now, as far as Thunderfoot goes, thank you though for the comment, Gavin. Josh, he covers the effectiveness of masks. That's worth watching from Thunderfoot. And that's the one thing that I would have mandated. I'd make everybody wear a fucking mask. You know, if I had my choice last night, I would have made every motherfucker wear a mask in here last night. You know? And you want to ask? Yeah, absolutely nobody was wearing a mask. We had over 50 people in this room. And nobody wore a mask, you know? They're all vaccinated. So, whatever. Who knows? But definitely worth learning about how masks slow down a pandemic. It's just common sense. Not as much breath in the air, not as many germs in the air. It slows down the progression of a fucking pandemic. That's how it works. Slowing it down to get it to the point to where you can control it. But I don't want to spend any more time talking about that.
Smith. The other choice is King Charles.
Oh, God. Well, say no more, man. Jim Giedrick gets it. But, yeah. I mean, both of them solve their problems with war. You know, both King Charles and fucking Jim feel like they need to solve their problems with war. So fuck them both. I'll take a fucking Bitcoin, thank you very much. Give me an Ethereum coin. Doesn't have anybody's name on it.
Josh G. Put damn Steve Irwin on it. Fuck Charles.
Steve Irwin, he was from Australia. Oh, you're talking about Australia. What am I talking about? You're talking about Australia? Yeah, my bad. I was like, he's not even from the UK. Oh, you're talking about Australia. Which is the UK, right? Australia is part of the UK, isn't it?
Smith. Not the serviceman.
How long have we been live for? Whoa, we've been live for an hour? Okay, we're going to have a short intermission. Let you guys take a little break, and I'll see you back here in about a minute or two, okay? Isn't that nice of me?
Smith. Bye. Brown. Hash keep it open.
Okay, we're back, people. We're back. We're back with part 2 of the show. We've reached the hour point. I've had the fan blowing on me the whole time, man. I just realized that. Hope you guys are doing good. Let's turn on the TeamSpeak. We'll see if Cyber's around. Maybe Nick can join us. We've got nobody. Iceman refused. It looks like Nick is here. There's Nick. Let's see if Cyber.
What the hell?
What?
I don't know.
Do what now?
I was just laughing. Ah,
Okay.
sore, man.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna be taking a little vacation. Because I've been working for months to get this house ready for a party that we had last night. And now everything's done. The party's come and gone. Everything was beautiful. Everybody that came said such wonderful things about how gorgeous the house and the outside looked. And a lot of people that had been here before, they said, damn, the yard has come so far since you got here. So then this morning I woke up, one of my banana trees had been taken down by the bear. Just totally flat. I was so sad. But I don't think he killed it. I don't think he broke it. So I set it back up. It's against the cage. It's standing up right now, and we'll see. We'll see. He tried to get a few of my bananas last night. But I don't know, man. I'll figure it out. Might need some, like an automatic sprinkler to come on, when he gets in the area. Scare him off.
Yeah, they make those the deer sprinkler things.
Yep. I don't know if it'll work on a bear.
Yeah, it'll work. I don't know if it'll scare them away, but
You're unable because the account number limit. Oh, somebody blocked me.
Cassie. Good morning. Josh G. Scream at him with the Alex Jones voice next time I see him, you son of a bitch.
Somebody's blocked
Cassie.
me.
Is the bear back? Gavin Smith. Banana Grow from Corms.
Oh, the guy I was talking to on Twitter when I started the show, he blocked me. How funny is that? You know why? This is great, man. This is how you win an argument on Twitter, and this is how you know you won. Okay, the first rule is don't name call. That's the first rule. I don't know what a corm is, Gavin. Hey, Cassie, is the bear back? Yeah, the bear was here last night. You son of a bitch. Josh is screaming him with the Alex Jones. Scream at the bear. You guys are hilarious. So let me show you what transpired. So, shut the fuck up, shitlib. Put up this video, which we just watched, and I appreciate the video. It's truthful for the most part. He does a good job. So I said, okay, so Graham is wrong on mandates. Anything else? And then this dumbass chimed in, this fucking nobody who I didn't know, who's blocked me now. He came in and said something like, well, he just freaked out about it. He said all this bad stuff about mandates and he was mean. And I was like, yeah, so nothing else. Nice. A person's allowed to get some things wrong. Get over yourselves, you self-righteous prigs, right? He came back and he said something about him, losing his shit or whatever.
Gavin Smith.
Being, acting out, striking back, Graham was militant about this, or he was blah, blah, blah. And I was like, yeah, no human's ever done that before. And then a guy blocked me. So there you go. That's how you win a Twitter back and forth. You don't curse. You don't call them names. But if you end up getting blocked from just having regular discourse with somebody, you win. And anybody who sees that back and forth is going to say, wow, that dude just blocked that guy because the other guy was totally making sense. And he didn't have anything to say to contest my statement, which was, okay, fine. You know, when you award someone a point in a debate, that's all they got. And then they can't go back to it. And then they got to try to find something else to keep going, right? Give them the point. I do it all the time. Okay, I'll give you that point. Now let's keep going with what I was saying. You got this 1 point. Okay, so Graham was wrong on that. Great. Is he a bad person? Does he hate people? Is he evil? Is he inherently evil? Does he wish bad things on people? What else is he wrong on? American imperialism, Israel, Julian Assange, you know, what else is he wrong on? Oh, that's right. You can't come up with one other thing. So, you know, since we're all humans, that's the time that you look at somebody and you say, okay, so, we're it's just you and me and we just disagree. Yeah, we agree to disagree and we're still going to be friends. And if you're going to go through life and every time someone disagrees with you, you're going to cut them out, by the time you're fucking 35, 40 years old, you'll have no friends, nobody, nothing. You'll have nothing left. You can't do that. You can't go around just cutting people off because you disagreed on one thing. And, Graham, I'd love to have the conversation with him again on the mandates, just to see where he's at. I'm kind of curious because maybe he's changed his mind on it. And I don't know. And I hope that maybe he has. I hope he realizes that, this is the way I see it. If a person doesn't want to play the fucking ball, if they don't want to come in and be a team player and help everybody and get on it, and they want to take the risk of getting it themselves and being sick and doing all that shit, well, they're going to learn the hard way. And this is what I call...
Josh G. That guy has SF Giants in his damn Twitter bio. Has a bio ball watching more and they. No sweat off your back #CYA bitch.
He's a sports
Gavin
player.
Smith.
Yeah, he's sports.
Play the song Melting.
Melting Pot. Where was I going with that? Where was I? Anyway, Graham has to, at some point, he's going to have to address his stance on this again. And I'm curious to see where he's going to fall. And it doesn't matter to me. And if he's still pro mandate, that's okay with me. I'm fine with that. That's just that's the way he looks at it. He's frustrated. He doesn't want people to die. He doesn't want hospital beds to be taken up. Oh, I remember what I was going to say. If you're one of those people that doesn't want to play ball and you don't want to help everybody and you want to take the risk and get sick and do all that shit, fine. It doesn't bother me at all. It's like Jimmy said, I can get the vax myself and then I don't have to worry about everybody else. And that's the way Jimmy wants Graham to be. You get the vax yourself and don't worry about everybody else. Fine, man. Fine. You win. Jimmy Dore, you win. I'll give you that point. Absolutely. Are you going to stop being friends with Graham over it, though? Which is really my point about all of this. As many motherfuckers have come in here and act like they supported me, and then I said one thing they disagreed with, and then they all of a sudden, they fucking turned around and hated me over it. The least I can do is try to prevent that from happening to Graham. He's got so many other things going against him. We all do as podcasters. I remember when they took his ability to get super chats, He was podcasting 24/7, dude. That was his job. That's how he made his money, I'm sure. That's how he made a good part of his money. And for them to just, take that away and not say anything and not work with you. So understand, when you guys are all piling onto somebody like this because you disagree with something they said, these social media outlets, they look at that shit. Like, oh, people don't want to hear what Graham Elwood has to say. Let's just shut him down. It's not right, man. And the way that shut the fuck up shitlib gets people to pile on and not actually get both sides of it from hearing something like this, that would explain to you that, yeah, okay, he's got this wrong. I agree. He's got this wrong. Doesn't mean fucking silence him. Shut him down. But it's okay to call him out on his bullshit. And it's okay for Shut the Fuck Shitlib to make a video like that. You know, because he's calling him out on his bullshit. And, you know, Graham didn't want to get called out on that bullshit. He should have done some more research around people's freedoms, which he seems
Gavin
very
Smith.
concerned about.
Breakdown down of words means that assume makes an ass out you in front of me.
What? Anybody else have anything to say about what we're talking about? Let me know. Huh?
Gavin Smith. Him scratching my beard. Gavin Smith. And I have one.
I'm scratching my beard and I have one. Does anybody have anything?
Gavin Smith. Beard.
Does anyone have anything good to add to my show? Gavin Smith, I'm just going to block you from my live stream. You're not trying to help my show out at all. Fucking troll cunt. Does anybody have anything they want to add to this before I move on?
Brown. I keep losing service out here.
So someone just said that Graham Elwood has got some sort of allegations against him regarding women or something like that. And I'm like, where? I've never heard this before. You keep losing service? Goddamn service. Why does Herschel Walker keep lying about everything, says John Cooper from Barack Obama's administration. Draft Biden. Why does Herschel Walker keep lying about everything? Why did Obama lie about everything? How about that, fucking cunt? Put that in your pipe and smoke it, bitch. Speaking of which, what do we got here? Oh, boy. Have we even smoked today yet, guys? I don't know. I keep asking all these people that are bashing Graham Elwood. I was like, what else is he wrong on besides mandates? Okay, you got him on mandates. He feels like everyone should be mandated. Great. He trusts fucking vaccines. Great. What else? What you know, we're gonna fucking we're gonna crucify this man?
LOL, holy smokes, it's time.
You know, we got these fucking, it's like, it's almost like they want to just break apart the independent left movement, and people like shut the fuck up shitlib Trump supporters, right, get in here and act like they're independents and try to break apart, you know, our coalition. And I'm in here fucking trying to glue it all back together. Yeah, I'm glad that Graham and Jimmy are still friends. And I don't think Shut the Fuck Up Shitlib is going to be able to stop that from happening. But it looks like it's exactly what he wants to do. He's trying to pit these two guys against each other. What is that accomplishing, you fucking idiot? Yeah, I'm calling you a fucking idiot, Shut the Fuck Up Shitlib. I'm calling you a fucking idiot. What are you accomplishing? You know, did somebody put you up to this? It's fucking weird. It's almost like you're a fucking Trumper, you know? I sound like my mother when I say anything bad about Biden. Ugh. Listen to this dumb bitch. Listen to this stupid fucking bitch.
Global challenges.
This is great. Listen to this.
You said the president was responsible for gas prices coming down. Is the president responsible for gas prices
someone bought or paid for his takes?
So it's a lot more nuanced than that,
Phil.
right?
No, it's not nuanced than that. When the gas prices are coming down, that stupid fucking cunt, right? That stupid fucking cunt says it was Biden doing it. When prices are going back up again, which they are, that stupid fucking cunt says, oh, it's more nuanced than that. Well, it wasn't so nuanced when the prices were going down, you stupid fucking cunt bitch. Right? Fucking A, this stupid cunt bitch.
Peter, you know this. There have been global challenges that we have all done.
Global challenges? Like, oh, I'm the first LGBTQ spokeswoman. Oh, look at me with my Jean-Claude Pierre, whatever her fucking name is. Who fucking cares? Shut the fuck up. I don't even fucking want to hear you try to obfuscate. Try to fucking slither your way out of that bullshit. Oh, well, you said Biden was responsible when the prices dropped. Now prices are going back up. Not Biden now all of a sudden? That's a great question from Fox News. I will give them that. Great question. What do you guys think?
Gee. I think you've been on absolute fire this morning. Cheers.
Thanks, Josh. EU bans Russians from its crypto market. Of course they did. You know, the crypto's got no value to it, but the Russians can't use it. Huh, right. All of a sudden, right? They're getting scared, man. Wow. New sanctions forbid all payments to European wallet providers. What a bunch of cunts. Wow. Like it's their fault what fucking Vladimir Putin decided to do? So you guys that don't know this, obviously, I am at Truthier News on Twitter. I've just put up a whole slew of tweets this morning. All of them are going ignored and unnoticed by all of you. So please go to Twitter, go to at Truthier News, and don't just go through my tweets. Go to the next column, the one that says tweets and replies. Make sure to retweet all those, like all those, and leave comments on all those. Engage, man. Okay? Because right now, you guys aren't seeing anything that I'm putting up there. Bong hits, yes.
Fishing.
Yes, Dave. Well said.
Bong
well said.
Hits.
Top of the hour. No law regarding cannabis. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Dave. Cheers, Nick Brown. Love that bong. You can see when the smoke is getting thin. So you don't get just ashy smoke. Why hast thou forsaken me? You guys like that? I screamed out the window. Huh? No tweet likes yet. It says I've got 1 like and 1 retweet, and it's not telling me who did it all of a sudden. Fucking assholes. Thank you for the 1 like and the 1 retweet, whoever did that.
Sounded like a clip from Monty Python.
I don't know what you heard. Hey, I got 2 new followers on Twitter, guys. Let's follow them back. Young Dolph. I'm following you. I'm trying to follow you, but you're going to have to accept that. Thank you. Lee, please tell me you saw the news channel you saw this news channel steal your redacted name and use it as their own. Please. God, I hope Lee Camp sees that. lifted? That's fucking hilarious. She says lifted off of food stamps. Dude, those people weren't lifted off of food stamps. They weren't lifted off of food stamps. They were fucking, the food stamps were fucking ripped out of their fucking mouths and off their families' tables, you fucking cunt. Kimberly Guilfoyle, fucking, you know, Donald Trump, a professional ball polisher. You fucking stupid cunt bitch. God, fucking like to spit on that bitch. I'm glad she's a public figure. Wow. In Trump's America, 7 million people were lifted off of food stamps. In Biden's America, 35% of working families cannot afford household basics. Yeah, were those the people that Trump took the fucking food stamps away from? You fucking stupid bitch. The ones that can't afford food anymore because they were lifted, or were the fucking food stamps lifted from their fucking from their goddamn table? God, this stupid fucking
Ball
bitch.
polisher.
I wonder if anybody else responded to that. Let's see. Well, that's not true. Lifted off, lost benefits they needed. Somebody put up an article. President 2021 budget would cut food assistance for millions. President Trump's 2021 budget proposes to cut the Supplemental Nutritional Assistance Program, SNAP, formerly food stamps. Yeah, they weren't lifted, you fucking cunt. Donald Trump took that off their fucking babies' mouths. He ripped it right out of their babies' mouths. You fucking cunt. Fuck you. This fucking bitch. What was it she said when she was like something about America? Fucking standing there on the fucking on the January 6th fucking stage. Remember that? She was saying some bullshit. I can't remember what she said. Funny how you say they were lifted. Republicans don't help people. Republicans kicked 7 million poor people to the curb. Snicker Snacker said. Following now. Long lines form at food banks across country ahead of Thanksgiving. Americans are lining up in historic numbers at food banks across the country this week as the COVID-19 pandemic exacerbates levels of blah, blah, blah. Right? Right? You know, I'd like your shit, Lady Jane. I'd like your shit. I'm going to tell her this. I'd like your excellent tweet, but I noticed the lame war flags in your profile. Sorry. Fucking stupid bitch. Yay, yay, war flag, let's go to war, yellow and blue, let's go to war flag. Yay, let's send more weapons. By lifted, you mean kicked off. End fascism now. Resist. I don't know about these resistors. I don't fucking follow them. Yeah, but those mean tweets were so mean. In Trump's America, crimes were committed daily, and the courts are sorting it out now. Here's hoping you all end up in prison. Democrat living down on the bayou, waiting for Louisiana to turn blue again. Vote. The life you save will be your own. No lists. Resist fascism. Okay. I think I'll follow you, and I'll like your tweet. It shouldn't be a difficult choice next month at the polls. Not even close to a hard decision. Unemployment is at its lowest point ever of 3.7%. She gets paid whenever she speaks at a rally, just saying. Another wave of dipshittery, someone said. That's funny. And our military has to get food stamps. So very wrong. Never any sources, someone said. Someone put up a meme somebody saying, "Come get some help, stop it," and the guy, it looks like Michael Jordan wearing a suit. Dude, is that Michael Jordan? No reasonable response to our comments, so you resort to a personal attack. Classy. Oh, all that plastic and Botox is affecting you. No reasonable response to her comment? Really? Said someone with 902 followers, but they're following 2,248 people. Oops. I can agree with her statement 100%. Was living very comfortable prior to this administration. Now using coupons, cancels, can't pay. So I could put gas in my car to go to work. So some people are not doing as well, they claim. Where did you pull them out of where did you pull these statistics from? Your plastic surgeon silicone container? Oh, I can't wait to see you in handcuffs doing that perp walk. And where did you get those statistics? Source, people are asking. Someone's like, wait a minute, who are you? How much did you take for the January 6th intro? Was it $68,000? Oh, someone said. Yeah, she introduced Donald Trump, right, on January 6th. That's what she did. She gave like a thing. She was so weird. It's like she was on cocaine and Adderall, some kind of a weird concoction of fucking uppers and dude, the way she went out there. Oh, she said America will be the greatest something ever. Or I don't know, I can't remember what she said. No one knows. Somebody called her Kimberly Gargoyle, like I do. That's what I call her. I'm retweeting it. I said I call her the same thing. Followed. They weren't lifted from food stamps. Trump cut the number of people eligible. Snopes.com. Is the Trump admin ending food assistance for nearly 700,000 people? A rule change that hardens work requirements for those receiving federal. Yeah, there it is. So that's really well done that people go and look this shit up so they know this is just a straight fucking lie. You know? Nice how this tweet gets hidden. This person is obviously being subverted. And they're a resistor with the stupid American flag. He kicked them off, somebody said. Your disinformation campaign. Lifted or kicked off? Big difference. People are hungry now. You're happy about that? Oh, God. Am I losing my audience here? Going through some tweets, huh? When you guys want to talk about something, let me know.
McGill. Cheers, good morning, Nay and everyone.
Good morning, everybody. How's it going? Hope everybody's doing good. Get me in some sets. All right, let's go to something else. Chris is trending. That's good.
Key 956. GM Nay. Drewski 956. Gonna take a dab for you right now.
Newsmax says that DeSantis is ahead by 11 points, man, over Chris for the governorship of Florida. Dude, that's terrifying. LGBTQ community, for women, for black people, for kids, all kids. This is terrifying. You know, I don't know if we can stand another 4 years of this motherfucker. Is it a 4-year term? I don't know what the governorship term is. I believe it's 4 years. It could be 2 years. They vote for a governor every 4 years. Once again, I'm feeling sick in my stomach.
Fishing. People need to take governor seriously.
Well, I'm voting this time, bro. I said I don't vote anymore. I'm
Dave
voting
C.
this
Fishing.
time. I'm fucking voting.
It's 4 years, but he wants to run in 2 for president.
I feel he's going to win whether I vote or not, but I feel that it's important that I fucking vote against this motherfucker, against Marco Rubio. I can vote against Marco Rubio.
Joe Durrance. Great news. Move to Martha S. Vineyard. Fried Drive. I'm back. My heat unit fucking burst into flames outside. Goddamn plastic fire in the middle of it, and the fan was throwing the smoke in the air.
So, Joe Durrance, you don't like black people? Do you have a problem with black people? Because Ron DeSantis gerrymandered black people out of voting down in South Florida just recently. You know about that, Joe? Let me hear from you, Joe Durrance, in my chat. I want to make sure you guys can see this. He says, great news, move to Martha's Vineyard, you know, because that's where Ron DeSantis sent 50 illegal immigrants without telling anybody that he was going to do it. And he set them up for failure. Luckily, America took over.
McGill.
But he trafficked humans against their will. He lied to them. He trafficked humans. He's a human trafficker. But we're not even going to talk about that yet, Joe. So, Joe, how do you feel about Ron DeSantis gerrymandering black people out of their ability to vote in South Florida? These are facts. So what do you think about that first? Well, we're just going to go down the list. Joe Durrance. Joe Durrance. We're just going to go down the list. So how do you feel about this one thing? Since you seem to be a Ron DeSantis supporter, do you not like black people? Don't you think all people deserve a voice? Not to have some government official cut them out of being able to vote even, which is barely even having a voice anyway. And now he's going to fucking make it even harder. Yeah, he's going to take away drop boxes. He's going to take away mail-in ballots. He's going to try to do everything he can to keep black people and poor people from voting. So once again, Joe, I can't wait to hear your response. In the meantime, I'm going to pack a bowl. Anybody wants to come in here and debate Ron DeSantis and Marco Rubio versus Val Demings and Charlie Crist with me, feel free. I'm voting. You're not going to change my fucking vote. Me and my mother are both voting. So, yeah, not only am I going to vote those sons of bitches out.
Darren's. Legally S, he simply cleared duplicate RS.
No, that's got nothing to do with it. No.
Cheers,
legally
everyone.
Votes, he simply cleared duplicate voters. That's
in Mexican,
you don't even know what you're talking about,
up.
Joe. You just explained. You just showed my fucking entire audience how stupid Ron DeSantis followers are. You're a supporter of Ron DeSantis, and you're so stupid you can't even stay on the topic of what we're talking about. Number one. Number two, that wasn't a response to what I said. He gerrymandered black people out of voting in Southern Florida. Your answer was legally votes. He simply cleared duplicate voters. No, he didn't. That's not true. You made that up. Yeah, I guess you're watching fucking Newsmax or something. So thank you for coming in here and serving as my fodder. You've just made every Ron DeSantis supporter look like a fucking idiot. You better come up with something that makes sense.
Only election
once again, I'm going to ask you.
Some Republicans in the villages who faked ballots.
Once again, I'm going to ask you the same question. So Ron DeSantis gerrymandered black people out of voting in Southern Florida. This is a fact. Okay, he cut the district up. He redistricted it so their votes don't count anymore. This is a provable fact. So do you think that black people shouldn't have an equal say in who their leadership should represent, who the leaders should be that represent them? Once again, I'm asking you the same fucking question. Do you not like black people? And you can't answer me with a legitimate answer. This is going to look really shitty for Ron DeSantis right now. You can't even come up with a legitimate answer to defend Ron DeSantis. And I appreciate this opportunity because you're making me look like a fucking genius to my audience right now. They're like, Nay's eviscerating this cunt. They're all saying that right now. They're watching me eviscerate you. So once again, while I hit my bong, all right, let's see if you could come up with a response because I just can't wait to see if you actually come up with something that's legitimate. What do you got? You've got the floor. Only election fraud in Florida was some Republicans in the villages who faked ballots. Wow, Dave C. That's not looking good for Homeboy's argument, is it? He made up some bullshit about duplicate ballots. What? It had nothing to do with what even happened down there. It's so funny. His brain right now, he can't even figure out what to say. He's tried to type 3 things. He fucking deleted it all because it didn't make sense. He's like, I'm just making Ron DeSantis and everyone that supports him look even dumber. This guy just eviscerated me. Hey, man, I didn't block you. Why haven't you answered me yet? Joe Durance. Huh? Kind of funny, huh? What, did you leave my chat? Where do I send the check, bro? Where do I send the check? Thank you. God damn, I need someone like you working for me all the time, bro. I wish more people like you would come in here. That think they have a legitimate argument, not just troll cunts. No, not just troll cunts, but actual legitimate people that could come in and try to put up an even, a believable argument of it's not going to be legitimate, but something believable. Maybe something you picked off of Newsmax or Fox News or Tucker Carlson or Ben Shapiro or fucking Candace Cunt Owens.
Declassify documents with the power of his mind.
Candace Dumb Cunt Owens or any of those fuckers. or even fucking Joe Rogan. You know, any of those fucking idiots. And try to come in here and say...
956. Looks like I tuned in at just the right time.
Actually, Drewski, you just missed it. But still, I'm Mexican and I thought it was just fucked up. Yeah. You just watched me block a troll with my mind. Just by using facts and a solid argument. And when you do that here or when you do it on Twitter and you start getting attacked personally, you know, oh, old man, wasn't smoking cannabis with your fucking hair, your big fucking shirt off, nipples, and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, yeah, but do you have an actual answer to what we were trying to address? I mean, I can put a suit of tie on and cut my hair off and come in here all clean shaven and still fucking take your ass down. It doesn't fucking matter. I'll do it with a fucking bong in my hand, bitch. You guys noticed this motherfucker never answered, right? I didn't do any. You guys see my hands the whole time. I've never blocked anybody. He literally just fucking pussed out and left the fucking chat.
Drive. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cuban brick buds that were probably floating in the ocean.
Cheers.
James McGill. Cheers. P956. Trendy Nay is evolving.
I'm always evolving. You know, and I'm sure Graham Elwood is evolving too. And I'm sure and I hope that Shut the Fuck Up Shitlib is evolving away from fucking Donald Trump. You know? Everybody should be evolving, and we should all be evolving towards each other, not away from each other. You know, I hope Jimmy Dore is evolving too. I hope he's going to stop listening to that fucking quack ass, you know, fake ass doc he has on John Campbell. That other moron, you know, Robert F. Kennedy Jr., fucking moron. You know, and that other idiot, the guy that invented that, or he didn't invent it, actually. I looked it up. He didn't fucking invent that shit. He had something to do with it, but he didn't fucking invent it. And he goes around telling everybody he invented it. There were a whole bunch of scientists that worked on that shit. And he tries to take sole credit for inventing this thing. They said he worked on one aspect of it, and he did it, and he did his job, but he didn't invent the whole fucking thing. I can't remember that guy's name. There's Campbell, and there's I can't remember the other one.
Drive. My furnace is flambéed and my nipples could drill holes in plywood.
Congrats, Nay, on blocking that prick with your mind. Can you believe that shit? Just by giving him the fucking business, dude. All I did was give him the business. You know? I just gave him the fucking facts. I only started... Did you guys realize I was ready to go down a whole list? I was like, do you hate black people? You know, we started with that. How far into this video are we? An hour and let's say 35 minutes in or so. I started engaging that guy. So I'm going to go back and try to make a highlight video of that interaction. And I'm going to show what he said here in the chat. And I'm going to play my responses. And I'm going to show the motherfucker never came back with anything. It was such a simple argument. And I hadn't even begun. I just went with point number 1. Do you know how many fucking... It's a laundry list of bullshit that Ron DeSantis has done. And I've posted the fucking newspaper articles up on Twitter repeatedly. Look at what he did now. Look at what he's doing now. Look at this. Look at that. Look at this. Ooh, look. Look at that. Oh, what is that? Oh, look at that. Look. Look at that. Oh, look at that. What is that? Oh, is that Ron DeSantis? Oh, look. That's all I ever did. And it's just compounded itself over and over and over in my mind until I was like, dude, I need to vote. You know, I have a feeling he's going to win looking at the polling, but I would feel like I didn't do my part to try to take this son of a fucking cunt out, and Marco Rubio, and here we go, every single judge that Ron DeSantis has appointed, I can vote against them too on this ballot. And I'm going to fucking do it. I'm going to vote against that motherfucker. You know? And, then I could come back and when Ron DeSantis wins this fucking thing, this piece of shit, and he does something else racist, or he does something else that's against women or taking their rights away, or he does something something against the LGBTQ community, or whatever the fuck he tries to do, I'll sit here and I'll take him down, and somebody's going to come in and say, oh, no, you don't vote. You didn't have any, you didn't even vote against it, blah, blah, blah. And I'm going to be like, well, actually, I did fucking vote. I did. And this is how I fucking feel. And you're going to have to listen to me for 4 more fucking years talking about this fucking cunt that goes around doing the absolute worst things that you could possibly do as a politician to people. His job is to not be a leader. His job is to be a representative of what the people want. That's where these motherfucking cunts got it wrong. He's got an ad. Ron, the reason I'm pointing is because there's a picture on Twitter right now in front of me of him. He's got an ad. Hello. He's got an ad. It's of a Marine talking about the fact that he was an ex-Marine and that he's a great leader. He's got a great leadership. We don't want you to lead us. We want you to do our bidding. Collectively, this is what we want. We want women to have their rights back. Okay. If a woman wants an abortion, we want her to be able to get that. We don't want her to be harassed or have to go to another state to get it done. Number 2, we want Black people to have their rights back. We want them to be able to vote. Number 3, we want the LGBTQ community to have their rights back. Do you guys catching a pattern here? We want them to be able to say whatever they need to say, wherever the fuck they are, whenever the fuck it is. And you need to stop doing all of this Nazi-esque legislation that is shutting and calling people woke and whatever the fuck you're doing. It needs to stop. There. That's all. It needs to be said. And the vote needs to be made. And I'm going to fucking vote. And I have a feeling, because of the polling right now, the polling is fucking saying he's 11 points ahead. It doesn't seem good. But you know what? Maybe David Campione will fucking vote. Maybe anybody else that's watching this in Florida will go, you know what? Nay's right. More people need to fucking vote against this guy. He has... Let's just talk about something else now, okay? So, when New York had a hurricane come and wipe it out, and they went to the federal government, like Ron DeSantis is doing right now, and they said, we need your financial support. Can you declare this an emergency, declare it a disaster area, and send us disaster funds? And Ron DeSantis, in the Senate, voted against that shit. He was openly speaking out against it. Why should the federal government be paying funds for damage relief in New York, right? And now Florida's been hit by a hurricane, and he's gone back to the federal government, to Joe Biden, who he's done nothing but say bad things about. Hey, man, it's true. He said nothing but bad things about Joe Biden, Kamala Harris, and now he's begging them for the same thing. This is just another facet when you peer into the fucking crystal that should be fucking shattering. He's not a fucking crystal at all. It turns out he's a fucking pile of dog shit. Right? Sitting right where you don't fucking want it to be. Why did that dog take a shit right there? In the road? Really? It's going to sit there for weeks. That's Ron DeSantis. But that pile of shit's going to be there for 4 years.
See, fishing. That was hilarious yesterday. Ron and Biden did a press conference with Nikki Fried.
Where's Adam Merkel at? Yo, Merk me a video of what I just said, bro. Will you do that last minute of when I was making sense? I would appreciate that. That'd be so funny if I had one of those things, those Hollywood signs with the black and white placard thing on it, clack, to take and put it down. So when I'm fast forwarding through, I can find, oh yeah, man, that's right. That's where it was. Or you just go like this for like, I just hold my hands up for like 60 seconds, you know? And when I'm fast forwarding through, I'll just look for me the two hands up sign, you know, make it nice and visible. It'll be really stand out. Do that. There. That's your clip, bro. There's a minute of that. You're going to be able to find that. I'm pretty sure you'll be able to find that. My head is on fire. I seem rather warm. I think I got the pandemic. I caught a bit of the pandemic last night in my super spreader. Should have worn a mask, man. I would have been the only one doing it, too. I've been exceptionally warm today, man. I'm noticing that. I've been putting the fan on a lot. No shirt. Got the shade down the whole time. The shade's been down the whole time. Is it too bright? Again, think it too bright? Dude, my mom's
Sea fishing. It's warmer than yesterday. It was cool. Dave sea fishing. Well, cool in the AM and PM.
My mom's got this ringtone. It's piano, right? We've got a piano out here, an electronic piano. And I'm going to listen to that ringtone, and I'm going to learn it on the piano. And I'm going to fuck with my mom with that piano. I'm going to go out there and play her ringtone on the piano. And she's going to go walking around fucking, I'm going to do it to her all the time. It's going to be fucking hilarious. She's going to pick up her phone, and she's going to be like, there's nobody called me. I swear, I just heard this thing ringing.
Ha ha ha.
Yeah. Yeah, I know what it is. It's an arpeggio, right? I already know. I know the rhythm of it. It's like
drive. Wah ha 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 ha. You got to film every time.
I know, it'd be so fucking funny. I just got to get the key that it's in, you know, and then learn the notes. Oh God, it's gonna be so funny. I'll just call her phone when I need to hear it, you know. That's the speed of it. It's like they're pretty fast.
Drive. You could even make a montage of them.
I know, man. Put that shit on TikTok. TikTok taught me. You guys seen the TikTok taught me commercial? It's fucking hilarious. TikTok taught me. Sick and Tired said she's not. I'd like your excellent tweet, but I noticed the lame war flags in your profile. Sorry. She's not. Let's flip it all blue. Biden Harris, proud, who dat, I say offensive shit. Sick and tired. All right, motherfucker. What do you mean she's not? I'd like your excellent tweet, but I noticed the lame war flags in your profile. Sorry. His response was, she's not. Oh, she's not sorry. Oh, she's not sorry. Oh, I gotcha. Okay, cool. Cool. Right on. Yeah. Yay, war. You know? Yay, prolonged war. You know? That was a good response, wasn't it? I like that guy. He's a fucking Democrat. He's a shit lib. He's a Biden-Harris shit lib. And I will fuck him up. We're going to go, son. It's time to get some. Let's talk about war. Let's talk about funding the war. Dude, this bud, I'm out of bud. This is all leaf. What am I doing?
Drive. That hemlock is still on my arm.
Ooh.
Looks like burnt monkey shit spread with an AIDS-laden crack hole clit.
Wow. That is graphic. And the thing is anytime Billy says anything ever, I never know if he's just making shit up or if he like has hemlock on his arm. Like, yo, Billy, you really have hemlock on your arm? Or are you just making shit up? So to hear the guy say it. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe Billy has hemlock on his arm. I don't know what hemlock is. So maybe he has it. Clown school. Hey, clown school. What do you mean? Yeah, no human's ever done that before. You see, he calls me a clown, so shut the fuck shit lib has now. He can't even debate me. Oh, I said can't debate me? Oh. Oof, that's funny.
Drive. Oh, the hemlock is real. Got it from eating this hellhole. It's a poison like poison ivy, but worse.
Weed eating? Oh, you're weed eating. Oh, I got you, buddy. Oh my God. That sucks, brother. You know, I got something on my foot. I just noticed it earlier. I got bit by I think an ant, a fire ant. And I got this huge fire ant bite. I got bit by a few ants. They were smaller, but this one, dude, something bit me so good. I haven't touched it. It didn't itch or anything. But man, when I got attacked by those fire ants out in the yard, oh, that hurt so much, bro. I want to go out there and kill all the fire ant piles because there's at least 3 or 4 of them out there. And I want to go out there and just kill them all. But, you know, I figure I'd just go take a shovel and just go dig down into the fire ant pile and just go dump it in the fucking creek. And let them all drown, little fuckers. Let the minnows have their way with them. The minnows will love them. They'll love them to death. Fucking hate fire ants. You guys want to smoke?
Sea
Turn
fishing.
my fan off.
Ha 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 ha. Dave sea fishing. Minnows will feast. Dave sea fishing. Yes, hit time.
All right, no longer regarding cannabis too. I was like, yeah, we're gonna go, baby. We going? What are we gonna do? All right, so we'll call this one quarter of the hour. All right.
Fried dry.
Late. No law regarding cannabis. Cheers.
That's part of True Green's job. They are supposed to control that shit. If they send you a bill, I'd complain.
Need a little brush. You better blow that shit out. I'll hold that shit in. That's what I'll do. Jamie Foxx. I ain't gonna blow shit out. I'll ghost that shit, son. I ghost that shit, son. I ghost that shit, son. I ghosted, man. I want my fucking. I want my goddamn.
Sea fishing.
I miss my punching bag. My
ghost hits.
My speed bag, man. I need my speed bag. I need a speed bag, man. I need a speed bag. I wonder if someone's got one around here. Man, I bet my neighbor's got one. I'll ask him.
Sea fishing. LOL, I remember speed bag video clips.
Dude, one of the first videos I ever put up on YouTube was like, it would have had to have been 15 years ago, maybe more, was me hitting a speed bag. There was Stevie Ray Vaughan music was playing in the background. I was in my, I had a speed bag in the bedroom. I was in my bedroom fucking pow, 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 pow. I was doing fucking these double shots like this. And then I started hitting them with my elbow. Pow, da-da-da, da-da-da, ba-da-da, 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 ba-da-da. I miss my routine. That's the reversal right there. I'm airspeed bagging. Airspeed bag. I miss that shit. I gotta get my speed bag back on.
Drive. You could make a speed bag out of pavers and particle board and a bear.
You're right. I could. I absolutely could.
Josh G.
Dude.
It seems like a mind-calming activity even
That's
though
true.
you're exerting a lot of physical activity.
You got the bear bladder, right? And we'll wrap it with a bear fur. It'd be perfect, man. I miss that shit. God, man. I could never do it out here. In the garage. Dude, in my garage. My mom would kill me, bro. You should be able to hear that shit all in the house. There's no way. There's no way. I think I know. Boom. Mind blown. We have a workout room here. I can install one in there on the wall and just use it when she's not here. Because she goes out all the time. She's got to go grocery shopping, whatever. Perfect. Time to go hit some fucking speed bag.
Drive.
Dude, I wonder if I could find that video.
In actuality, they are so cheap. $20 from Bezos all day.
For a speed bag for a wall mounted. At Nay's Garden speed bag. Speed bag. Nay's Garden. Okay, way better than swiping. Kid playing knockout game. Pro censorship. Nay's Garden. No speed bag video, bro. Maybe if I put speed and bag, like two separate words. I see a lot of Nay's Garden videos, though, which is nice. Holy shit. Dude, a whole bunch of Nay's Garden videos came up. I put at Nay's Garden. Let's get rid of that. At Nay's Garden. And let's put speed bag, two words. Whoa. Dude, 10 years ago, I found a video in California of me hitting the speed bag. This will be cool. This will be cool. This is taken from a cell phone. Oh my God, look how fat I was. Holy shit. Look at the belly on that boy. I'm knocking stuff over. Damn, son! Listen to that rhythm. It's like a freight train, man. Woo woo! Freight train coming down the tracks. Wow.
Dave C. Fishing.
I'm impressed.
The rhythm LOL.
Yeah, there's good
Dave
rhythm.
C. Fishing. Read my mind.
Read my mind. There's the elbow. I threw an elbow. Nice. Didn't it just slipped an elbow in there?
Josh G. Whole lot of cool shit in one place.
Dude, that's how I started to lose weight, bro. Look at that belly. Oh, I was so big and fat.
Woo. Legalized everywhere. Happy 420. Happy 710.
Fried dry.
Happy 210.
Sounds like stomp.
Let me see how many videos I got. How many views I got.
Thanks for watching.
Dude, 1,095 views.
Smoke cannabis. It's medicinal. Peace.
That's great. Dude, I'm going to share that link on my Twitter sphere. Truth here. I used to be fatter. ... That's funny. Why on earth would I debate a narcissist? You're also a giant hypocrite. I hope you are able to see it one day. To prove me wrong. But you have no argument. He just called me a narcissist. That's funny.
AKA Trendy Orca. Eye of the Tiger LOL.
Yeah. Well, that was a much later video. Bro, when I was hitting it earlier, I was thinner. Dude, that's like one of the fattest I've ever been in my entire life in that video. I must have been 225. Easy. That belly, bro, that had to be like 225. I know my body. That was a time when I wasn't even weighing myself, you know?
Drive. Snapchat is a piece of shit.
Yeah, I know, dude, but you know what's really cool? Omegle. Is that what that was? Chat, the chat Omegle, where he used to freaking clown bomb people.
Drive.
Does Omegle still
Does
exist?
Only still exist?
I don't know, bro. But you and Omegle,
Fried Drive.
It doesn't get any better, bro.
LOL.
It doesn't. I love the clown bombing. Oh. You know, so Brianna Joy Gray is talking about leaving her position at Rising, where she's a host, because of what they did to Katie Halper. She's, and you know, the thing to do is to just fucking walk out, not to use this as the thing to do.
Hell yeah, Omegle
would
is still
have
around. Lots of people
would
do that for live
have
streams on
been
Twitch.
to just walk out and not try to self-promote over it, but too late. Self-promote dash in between, and you know, let's put the eye roll because it's one of my favorites. What was that beeping sound? I heard a beeping. Omegle's still around. Lots of people do that for live
I
streams
want
on
a
Twitch.
laser pointer that's strong enough to go through my neighbor's window and get his cat to attack his nutsack.
Right. Right on, Josh G. Dude, that's fucking hilarious. Oh my god. Now that's a game show in China already. They've already got that one. It's called Scratch My Balls with a Cat. Oh. Oh. It's okay. We've got paramedics waiting outside, people. Okay, it is top of the hour. It is time to smoke. Do you guys catch that? No law regarding cannabis. Cheers, everybody. God, why do you follow this fucking piece of shit? Fuck this guy. Let's block this motherfucker. Block. Bye. Fuck off. Holy shit. Fucking shit lib motherfucker. It's just like, oh man. I was in the Obama administration. Team Biden. Blah blah blah. Whatever. Fuck off. I don't want to hear anything you have to fucking say, you fucking bitch. You know what I'm saying? Unreal. Nobody's even doing that anymore, palsy. Nobody's even doing that anymore. What are you even not doing? You're not doing it. That's what you're not doing. You're not doing it. So stop not doing it, palsy walsy, because you're not. You think you are, but you're not. Can you guys hear the electric guitar, or you just hear it? Do you guys hear the electric guitar on here? I don't see the echo. You guys answer me at all? All right, I don't know if you guys can hear the electric guitar. Let me look at my volume setting. I'm seeing it. You guys should be hearing it. You guys won't tell me in the chat if you can hear the electric guitar or not? Why won't any of you answer me? I'm wondering, is the chat broken? You want me to refresh the chat? Can any of you guys hear the electric guitar playing? Yeah, I guess the chat wasn't working right. Did anybody hear the electric guitar playing? Just answer me in the chat, because the chat didn't seem to be working. Or you just hear me. Oh, you hear it? Okay.
Fishing. Yes. Thank you for the extra long special morning extended show. _YT. I felt gay. Soothing sounds of the garden. Stick _YT. Will at Lane's garden house things might go down. Stick _YT. Go down. Stick _YT. Go. Stick _YT. Hi. _YT. Go. Stick _YT. Go, go. Zero _X_rad _. Yes, yes, bro. Big location 3. Stop at no, my face is melting off. Stick _YT. Ivy. Zero _X_rad _. Go crazy, no go nuts, bro. Stick _YT. Can you pay Dank of England all I smoke is push? Big Mac 83. That's real guitar hero. Zero _X_rad _. Go crazy with the strings. Stick _YT. Put a string up your butt. Fried dry. I hate cowboys. Fucking ho dunk, and just be all going down, motherfuckers. Zero _X_rad _. _YT. Down. Stick _YT. Dunk. Stick _YT. Punk. Stick _YT. G. Stick _YT. Punk. Stick _YT. Yeah. Stick _YT. Or. Stick _YT. Yeah. Stick _YT. No. Stick _YT. No. for YT. Dead. Underscore. Car hard species who's 60. 8. 8. I loaded by Toby is talking my shit hole. Souls be gone.
All right, I hope you guys had fun. I'll see you guys later on the later show. I love you all. Take care. I hope you guys heard the guitar. Bye, y'all.